Hey guys, I'm Combat Craig. Welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about VA disability benefits and child support. Can they take it? And the answer is yes, in most cases, and I'm going to explain why. While most federal benefits, including veterans benefits, cannot be withheld, attached, garnished, or otherwise taken by a creditor to pay bills or pay debt, child support or alimony is an exception to this rule. VA disability benefits are a little bit different. The first thing is they're not taxed. I remember when I first started getting mine, like, where's the form to fill out? There's no form. It's just not taxed. So we kind of like, cool. If the IRS isn't after it, then we should be good. And we are, except for in the case of child support and alimony. So think of it like this, and this is what happened to me. When I reached 100% permanent and total, I was able to afford more home, and that's when I bought my house. So I was able to use the income that I get from the VA as actual income, and they removed the taxes from it. So they didn't knock it down 25%. They just left it there. So it works in our favor in some cases, but in the eyes of some, like child support and alimony, that is also looked at as income because you get it every month and it's meant to provide for you and your family. Child support falls under the family part. The reason why VA disability benefits are not immune from child support and alimony is because the U.S. Supreme Court made an exception in Rose versus Rose to the rule that says veterans benefits payments made to or on account of a beneficiary shall not be liable to attachment, levy, or seizures. The Supreme Court revisited this issue, and the court decided that this rule does not apply to child support because the purpose of VA disability compensation is to provide reasonable and adequate compensation for disabled veterans and their family. The "and their families" part is what changed this all up. The court basically decides that VA disability compensation is a tool to provide for not just you, but your dependents as well. If you have children, they have a right to it. They fall under dependents. Can your VA disability be garnished for child support? Yes, your VA disability can be garnished for child support. VA disability garnishment defined. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, garnishment is a legal procedure in which a person's earnings are required by court order to be withheld by an employer for the payment of a debt such as child support. So normally this would be your boss at a job or whatever. Works the same way with VA disability payments. And let me get down the little rabbit hole here. What is your current VA disability rating? Leave a comment below. And are you protecting your rating? Are you actively working your claim? Treat it like a job. It's worth it. $3,300 a month. Make sure you're spinning the wheels on your disabilities and your claim. If your monthly VA compensation is garnished, the amount you've been ordered to pay will be automatically withheld by the VA. You'll never see it in your bank account. Typically, this happens when you fail to pay child support on your own. Federal law generally protects VA disability benefits from being seized, but that exemption does not extend to obligations like child support or alimony. State laws also have a say in this. Even though VA disability compensation is a federal benefit, child support enforcement is mainly a state function. Each state has its own child support guidelines that determine how much a parent should contribute. In many states, if you're receiving VA disability compensation, it's included as income when calculating child support payments. Going back to qualifying for a mortgage, I was able to use that in my favor for a mortgage. So sometimes you can use it, sometimes you can't. Generally speaking, if you're applying for some kind of loan, they will count it as income. And so will the people that are going to come after you for child support. Let me jump in here real quick and tell you about my boot camp. If you want to learn more about the VA claims process, check out my boot camp. You can talk to me live. There's a link on the website and in the description, combatcraig.com. And also, if you need medical evidence like a nexus or documenting your symptoms properly, go to our website, combatcraig.com, and it says medteam/nexus letters. Click on that link, fill out the form, boom, you're done.